In the heart of the forest, a new story begins. A story carried on black wings and sharp eyes. The old crows have flown for generations, watching, remembering the rise and fall of men, kingdoms, and empires. But now, a new crow has taken flight. He is not bound by the memories of the past. He is free, untethered, and curious. The new crow does not carry the weight of history on its wings. It flies with the curiosity of youth, eager to explore, to learn, and to forge a path all its own. This is a new age, and with it comes a new crow, a new chapter in the story of the world. The old world is not so easily left behind. The land remembers, even if the new crow does not. The stones, the trees, the rivers, they hold the echoes of what once was. But to the new crow, these are simply remnants, objects to be explored, but not burdens to be carried. In the eyes of the new crow, the world is still a mystery. It is not weighed down by the knowledge of ages past. Instead, it seeks the new, the unknown. It is not content to merely observe. This crow wishes to be part of the story, to create its own history. This is a new era. The old ways are fading, and new dreams take their place. The young crow sees the world as it is now, full of energy, full of life. The old stories are still there, buried beneath the surface, but they are not the future. The new crow seeks to understand this new world, to learn its rhythms, to be part of its change. Villager 1 will build something better than before. This will be our legacy. Villager 2. Children will remember us for this. Legacy. History. These words belong to the humans, but they are beginning to shape the new crow's world as well. In this new age, there are new histories to be written. The crow is no longer just a witness, it is a participant in the creation of a new chapter. What will this chapter be? Who will tell its story? The world is changing faster than ever. The old ways are being left behind, replaced by new ideas, new technologies, new dreams. The new crow watches, but this is not a world of distant memory. This is a world of now, a world of action and transformation. The old crows once watched over the fall of kingdoms and the end of empires. But the new crow sees a different world, a world of growth, of change, of possibilities yet to be realized. This crow is not content to merely watch history unfold. It seeks to understand its place in it, to discover how it fits into the ever-turning wheel of time. The new crow is a symbol of the future. It flies forward, unburdened by the past, eager to see what lies beyond the horizon. It carries no memory of the old world's weight, but instead, it seeks to write its own history, a new crow, for a new world. And so, the new crow flies, not with the burden of old stories, but with the promise of new ones. In this world, history is being made every day, and the crow is there watching, learning, and ready to play its part. In the heart of the land, there stands an old crow. His feathers, once sleek and shimmering, now bear the marks of age. His wings no longer cut through the air with the youthful vigor they once held. Yet, he watches, he remembers. He is not just any crow. He is the keeper of stories, a witness to the passage of time. In his eyes, one can see the history of the world, the rise and fall of kings, the bloom and wither of empires. The old crow has flown over these lands for centuries, his wings carrying him across time as easily as they do across the wind. He has seen the laughter of children in villages that have long since turned to dust, the clamor of battles fought for reasons now forgotten. To him, it is all a story he has watched unfold, chapter by chapter. Once, there was a kingdom here, a kingdom where men sought to conquer the earth and the sky, to defy the gods and carve their names into eternity. The old crow remembers those days. He remembers the king, proud and strong, who stood upon this very cliff, and gazed out over his domain with fire in his heart. The king's name, like the walls of his castle, is forgotten by all but the crow. My kingdom will stand for 1,000 years. My name will be spoken for generations to come. But kingdoms fall, empires crumble, even the mightiest are brought low by time. And the old crow, he watches, he remembers. To the old crow, time is but a river. It flows endlessly, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of men, the triumphs and tragedies of civilizations. He knows that all things must come to an end, but he also knows that in endings, there are beginnings, for even in death, there is life. The old crow has seen it countless times. From the ashes of the past, the future rises. New kings are born, kingdoms rise. And he will be there, watching, remembering. To the old crow, they are but another chapter in the endless story, but to them, they are the beginning of something new. They do not know that the land they till was once soaked in the blood of battle. They do not know the name of the king whose castle once stood where their homes now lie, but the old crow knows, he remembers. And so the old crow flies, ever onward, ever watching. For as long as there is life, there will be stories. And as long as there are stories, the old crow will remember. Time does not forget, nor does the old crow.